We have loads to talk about and move over in this episode. In light of BlackRock's current big assertion regarding cryptography, the establishments are demonstrating their dedication through a photo. This is appropriately written and created. The composition shows that institutions are making extensive capital. This is anticipated to reach within the markets, which we are able to study further. Bitcoin, we're additionally going to talk about XRP. And let's dive straight into the exquisite records that David Schwartz is revealing about the XRP ledger. Excuse me, Bitcoin is 65 or 62,000. Have I apologized, sneeze? 62,532 Bitcoin has skilled a lower of 83% inside the past 24 hours. 24 after 24 hours, Ethereum has dropped 74% in comparison to USDT and USDC, both of which can be presently trading at 99 cents, while XRP is buying and selling at an incredibly low 53 cents. And it's unavailable. 47% of the general market capitalization of cryptocurrencies is $186 billion. Where are we going? As we mentioned the day prior to this at the podcast, I believe that Bitcoin will upward thrust to $66,000,000, and as my colleague Keith talked about, the whole cryptocurrency enterprise can be valued at $2 trillion, $186 billion. He maintains, I assume this appears amazing even now, he asserts that Bitcoin features as a mathematical machine and presents two charts that illustrate the equal duration 8 years in the past. As you could see, we have been following this blue line up right now. We're located subsequent to the parabolic blow-off pinnacle, which is in which Bitcoin is placed. As you can see, we can expect a substantial decline. Given that we previously mentioned the fill-in CME hole as being in the low to mid $50,000 range, I agree with will simplest reach $66,000 earlier than descending permits take one very last step backward before shifting ahead. This is a precursor to the expected $150,000 or $170,000 Bitcoin print. This chart indicates all of the bull runs. That's seeing that 2012. Bitcoin has possessed what you observed of this. Stunning the arrows suggest our cutting-edge movement, even as the growing white line shows our path towards the parabolic blow-off tops. All of this leads us among the 1.27262 Fibonacci degrees that are almost your assured ranges for Bitcoin in this chart, which range from 105 as much as 177,000. We started in 2016 and it multiplied to those pals. So if we do see that parabolic blow-off pinnacle, which we saw in 2012, we can be looking at $317,000 Bitcoin. That's correct. That's what you heard. The fee of Bitcoin has appropriately increased from $317,000 to almost to $479,000. The question handy is whether we are able to see this parabolic blow-up pinnacle. It's too quickly to determine the initial targets. Between 105 and 177,000 could be our first area of hobby at 1.618 fib. We have the choice to study the charts and decide our path of motion. If the next spherical of institutional money fails to reach as predicted, which need to offer us with a $7 to $10 trillion improve, then we are able to count on a parabolic blow-off peak. Although the parabolic blow-up top is unlikely to occur, the goals between the 1.2 and 1.618 Fibonacci levels will nonetheless be visible. This left Bitcoin attain these tiers 12 years ago or extra throughout the bull run if one of your greatest actions confronts you. It's quality to retreat. See who wins here. Here is a preview of the photos. Thus, that is going to be among the most outstanding metaverses incorporated into the XRP ledger. Keeps to plan on this, remember. In simply over every week, we can begin the 5th month of a 6-month creation. So it will hit tough and quick. Just before Christmas in mid-December, our construct will come to a near. Could you say what a fantastic Christmas gift? Hi there, David Schwartz is here discussing the XRP, the XRP, the XRP ledger specifies that the simplest prevalent forex for transaction rate charge is XRP. To cowl these costs, each transactional birthday party needs XRP. The sole each account can best possess XRP as its sole asset because it has no counterparty, no jurisdiction, and isn't issued to clogging or freezing. Features like vehicle bridging that provide its structural benefits on the XRP ledger. However, if a stablecoin can regarkens no matter what takes place to the RLUSD, maximum of what XRP does is higher than what XRP receives, and XRP will lose multiple or extra stablecoins, as we discussed. A lot of nonsense claiming that Ripple will stop using XRP in its payments, although it desires it before it runs at the ledger. While XRP has abandoned Ripple, the stablecoin remains intact. The stablecoin is constructed on the XRP ledger. This means that whenever the strong foreign money is used, XRP is likewise applied. It is crucial to bear in mind that each transaction that passes through the ledger will use XRP for extra transactions. XRP increases in value with improved utilization. The extra XRP burns, the extra XRP burns, the extra deflationary. It will become leading to a supply plus situation. As demand begins to growth, and as charges climb, my forecast that the stablecoin may be to be had at Swell will keep. They'll make the assertion. That is what I might assume. They announced Swell, however, it became already live. They also showed us samples of transactions and who become the use of them. We've got determined numerous instances of this stablecoin being minted. Andrew, like humans, must be aware about the structural blessings of the XRP ledger, as stablecoins have the ability to replace XRP as a bridge. It all, since XRP is the local asset of the ledger and was meant to be the quality bridge asset from the start. That's all you want to recognize proper there for people who nevertheless keep in mind the slide. There is only one Brazil, people, and that is in which I released BlackRock. The identical Brazil that noticed Ripple keeping personal talks with significant banks is likewise home to the world's first financial institution utilizing XRP for go-border bills. Let's get began. BlackRock became lately featured in the press, in which they gave shows and mentioned Bitcoin. I would like to attract your attention to BlackRock, a 10 trillion asset supervisor whose total belongings exceed 10 trillion. Cryptocurrency is more and more being followed via SpeedyNet and cellular phones. Even if we acquire simply 1% of this $10 trillion, it'll still be a good-sized victory. I think that among 5 and 10% of BlackRock's buyers will go out the agency and input the cryptocurrency markets. Now, take note of what the head of thematic making an investment at BlackRock has to mention. I frequently ponder the future and the disruptive occasions that are impacting the world, society, and financial system in our surrounding areas. We located that blockchain generation and virtual assets are some of the fastest developing technologies we have visible in recent years. The chart shows our adoption curve on the right aspect. Usually that is about disruptive technologies. Other times it's approximately societal adjustments. This is handiest analyzing the rate at which a society adopts positive belongings, and it's miles obtrusive that virtual assets and blockchain are catching on more unexpectedly than an enormous revolution, both through mobile telephones or the internet. And there are few motives at the back of that. To start with, our economy is more digitally native than ever. If we consume matters online, circulation films, play video games, or buy digital content material, it makes sense to have digitally local property to conduct those transactions. This is mainly relevant in a year like this one, while no longer handiest are elections taking vicinity inside the United States, Mexico, India, and the European Union. However, Humans International are also casting ballots for brand spanking new leaders. Main to extended geopolitical threat and a decline in public self-belief in establishments, more mistrust has made the need for an international financial opportunity more urgent. The 0.33 fashion we are observing relates to changes inside the populace. Mistrust in political institutions to uphold regulation and order or in vital banks to manage inflation. The Gen Z and millennial generations are on the upward push. Millennia, at the least in the US, we count on millennials to inherit trillions of bucks of wealth as they technique. Their top jogging millennials stick out from previous generations due to their popularity as virtual natives. Having grown up with the internet and their growing importance within the economic system and employment, we are greater willing to apply digital currencies because we understand virtual property better than earlier generations do in terms of computer systems. Lastly, I trust that the development of virtual asset infrastructure has been critical to BlackRock's progress in the usage of digital assets. Lative panorama has changed to grow to be extra supportive of digital belongings and how individuals should